Today we are attempting some of the most challenging trails in Missouri with the Mark Twain Mafia, a group of off-road enthusiasts dedicated to the exploration and maintenance of trails within the Mark Twain National Forest. In the Mark Twain Mafia, the make, model, and year of your vehicle does not matter as long as you bring a passion for going off-road with you. Before we get on the trails, I need to link up with the trail guide. I did let him know that I'm new to the area and I plan to film a video. I'm apprehensive that some folks simply don't want to be filmed, and I respect that, but it turns out that my worries were completely uncalled for.
He says, but I don't know if I would take a stock Jeep because I upgraded Adam's drive chassis. The angle wasn't quite right, so I had to get adjustable.
God, your wheel was like that high there.
Coming up over off this.
Never heard yeah, I might not be able to get back up, but came up a different way, right?
It would go up.
I was a little nervous at first coming out here because I don't know any of these people. I just met them through a Facebook group, and I did mention with the organizer, hey, do you mind if I do some filming for YouTube? And he was okay. At the trail brief, I mentioned to everybody that I do record video for YouTube, and everybody was okay with it. And in fact, I was surprised that everybody was like, hey, no problem at all. But we'll see. I mean, normally when I travel on my own and do videos, I stop a lot, I take a lot of shots, video shots and things like that, but these folks are not here to sit around and mess around with cameras, so we'll see how it works out for the day.
Just go slow off the edge of it. There you go.
I'm quickly realizing that the best part about today's meetup is that, except for a few seasoned members of the group, many of us are not familiar with one another. In fact, most of today's off-roading crew have never before met and have never attempted these trails before. So my second concern that I mentioned about slowing the convoy down to film is also a non-issue. Everyone is out here to have a good time and keep the shiny side up. So nobody seems to be in a rush, making today's conditions picture perfect. And no matter how much we take our time, we will soon find out that Nerf bars are best left on the pavement princesses, because the Nerf bars on this Toyota 4Runner will soon become rock sliders.
Yeah, both go. Yeah, you're good.
You okay, baby?
I'm scared of hills.
Guess you got this, or? Yeah, we got through.
So we've hit what is essentially the first obstacle here, and everybody stopped and made some adjustments to air suspension and engaged lockers and stuff like that. The trail guide here recommended
everyone pull way up, and then we'll stop and we'll let the camera people come back on. So let's get past that obstacle since we have so many vehicles.
Roger, Dan. I'll let you know when we get past the obstacle.
Copy that.
So everybody's putting on their lockers, and I'm in the Gladiator, and everybody else is in either Wranglers or 4Runners, and actually one's a Land Cruiser.
We'll wait forward here, then we're gonna stop.
So he recommended to the 4Runner and the Land Cruiser to go off to the left, and he said the Jeeps should be able to handle the trail to the right, no problem. I do have a longer wheelbase, but I'm going to go ahead and try the more difficult terrain now that I have my winch, and so if I get stuck I should be able to either pull myself up or possibly back out of wherever. Alright guys, pay attention, look, big hill. One of the first things we all did upon arriving at the trailhead here was everybody aired down.
The trail that we're going on comes off right here on my left.
And last time I aired down was at the Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch, and I aired my tires down to 15 PSI. But they didn't really have a lot of flex in them. Well, today it is about 30 degrees warmer than it was at S'more, and so even at the 18 PSI that I deflated to, I'm getting a lot more flex than I did at 15 PSI.
I'm trying to keep the vehicle behind me in sight as well, and try to find, these stupid steps. Hey, 4Runner, are we supposed to go down the creek or to the right? The creek. I'm following the guys ahead of me. They're all on the creek.
Got a tree blocking the path here, and the trail guide is taking care of it. Got some tension there.
A little bit.
Go down with it. Remember a while back when I mentioned that Nerf bars with steps don't exactly belong on off-road vehicles? Well, it seems that no matter how careful you are, they will get smashed or break off. But the family wheeling this 4Runner seemed to be aware that this might happen, and they didn't get bent out of shape about it. In fact, they are now ready to hit some more trails.
Watch it, watch out, just in case.
Land Cruiser does pretty good.
Yeah, it does. I hung on a rock.
Not on the back. Hold on tight, guys.
You said go back down into the creek? Yes, sir.
We've made it to the top, and the view is breathtaking. We're in good hands here with the Mark Twain Mafia. If you are enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I don't get a flat tire. And please say hi in the comments, especially if you love getting off-road no matter what kind of vehicle you have. That was the major part of that trail. We stopped at the top of it. Beautiful view up there, and just hung out with everybody and chatted for a little bit about their situations. Lots of great people out here on this this trip today, and I'm so glad I came out to meet with everybody. Alright guys, so we're at the point where the first trail links up with the second trail, and so a lot of folks are going to be airing up their tires so they can hit the road. And I think we're going to go ahead and hang with them and do trail number 2 today, and we just might as well, you know, enjoy the trip while we're out here and see what we can get into. So I don't want to stop everybody because I don't want to take up everybody's time, but we just passed a very beautiful ridge line, and it would have been a perfect scene to take the drone out. But like I said, I don't want to hold everybody up, so I'll remember it, and maybe I'll come back here at some point, get the drone out, and get some of those beautiful scenes for a video. One thing's for sure, I can tell you, one of the themes that I've been hearing, even with the other Jeeps that already have, you know, a decent suspension set, is everybody wants a bigger lift, even if they're already lifted. And the question I have is, how high is too high? This Rubicon is a stock height, and every once in a while I have bottomed out, but it's still managed to successfully complete basically everything we've done today.
They all started sliding and stuff.
goes up to the campsite. It's kind of a neat little area.
Watch your faces. Caden's face.
I know. Yeah, I'm kind of leaving a lot towards early.
Yeah, I definitely need a better ground clearance on this 4Runner.
You guys good? It's been a fun day, but I am definitely getting a little worn out. And the only concern I have with our trip so far today is the Gladiator does have that longer wheelbase. So, for example, right now I'm going up a pretty steep climb, and I'm worried that eventually I'm going to bottom out somewhere and not be able to get up out of whatever location I'm in. But the Jeep has been handling amazingly.
Another off-roading 101. If there is a rock coming up and it looks sharp, put a tire on it. Don't try to sneak around it. You're better off going with a big tire on it. Sneaking around it, you can cut a sidewall. So just put your tire right on top of it.
This ain't too bad, but like you said, this is some pretty rough terrain right here. You know. Sit back, baby.
I'll record it.
How's everybody doing back there?
I got it, Mom.
Bottoming out.
Having a ball.
I'll see if the last guy can bring me across the water crossing if you want.
Did you air down earlier?
Yep.
You got a pump and everything, or?
No, I got a hand pump.
Oh, a hand with a
Yeah.
bicycle pump?
No, like I'm all right. Let me say it that.
Okay. I'm going to use this pump that I haven't used yet. Luckily, I'm around a lot of folks that have their own pumps, because if the thing doesn't work, I'd basically be stuck where I'm at right now. So let's try it out. Before I actually turn this on, because it's going to connect to the battery, it's going to connect to the battery on my Jeep here, I'm going to start the vehicle back up. Oh, a lot quicker. Alright, so I let this tire go a little too long, so I went over 40 PSI. I'm going to have to lower it back down.
1.5. 1.5. I figured I better both do the backs the same if I don't make it all the way around.
Here you go. And I'll hold this just to make sure we're good. Yep.
Yeah, easy.
I want to say thank you so much to Dan for putting this event together. These are more than just your average forest trails, and it was worth the trip to attempt them. I'm creeping up on 100,000 subscribers, so if you made it this far, you should probably subscribe. This channel focuses on off-grid and overland camping adventures, and I'm grateful for all of the opportunities that have come my way. I hope to see you on my next adventure, and please thank my camera crew. I could not make this video without them.